Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? Yay! It's another day. We're alive. We're grateful. Yeah. All right. Well, hi. I hope you guys are having a beautiful rest of your day. I'm recording this on Super Bowl Sunday here in America. And we have the Queen of Swords coming out immediately. What does that have to do with Super Bowl? I don't flip it up and know. Maybe you like Super Bowl, maybe you don't. Maybe you be a spicy Queen of Swords where you just say the thing and you're like, I already know who's gonna win the game. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm recording on Super Bowl Sunday. I honestly don't even know who's playing, so that's not fully true. I know one team that's playing because that team be my state's team, the Seahawks. But earbud confirmation, it'd be the Seahawks, but I don't know who they're playing against. I'm sorry, Lo siento. I don't get into that stuff, but apparently it's important. And the reason I'm bringing that up and I'm getting all hot and freaking sweaty over here with it is I was trying to find a really chill location to record this. I wanted to be around nature as I do, and I like to drive around and find different spots to record my videos. And I went to like so many different of my like standard normal places that I go to, and they're all packed and everyone's doing rideshare to get to the game, or I don't know what's going on. Like just every grocery store, what's the word, parking lot? Yeah, I don't know. It's just been super full. So I found a new place. And it's still kind of getting busy, but we'll see how I can stay focused and maybe not distracted. But there's a lot going on, and I feel like that has a lot to do with this message. As we dive into it, I don't really know exactly what the specific channeled message is, but I was feeling called to come out and speak on just the chaos of the energy that I'm tapping into, both from, I mean, it could be from the football game. It could be from other things too. So I'm assuming it's much deeper than just a football game, but that's what's coming through. And I've been hot and sweaty and it's very cold outside. My freaking, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. My clock says 12:31. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 again. So for those of you guys that have been watching my most recent videos the past couple weeks, as I'm recording this, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 has been super, super important and synchronistic here for the collective. Yep. Earbud confirmation. Yes, it has been. So it's 12:30. Now it's 12:32 here. Double earbud confirmation. You guys see I'm like sweating. Oh my gosh, what is happening? This earbud wants to stay out. It doesn't want to stay in. There's just a lot of chaos energy. Hang on. Can I, oh, does that, yeah. I might just have to find like a little clip and pull my hair back because it'd be hot and sweaty. I'll roll it down a tiny little bit. Get a little bit of a fresh air. It's also been raining too, so yo, just a lot of crazy energy. Earbud motherfluffin confirmation again. Okay, so I was shuffling. We got the Queen of Swords that came out very first. All right, so whoever you are, guy, girl, or otherwise, we all have masculine, feminine energies. But the Queen of Swords is coming out, which is somebody who's guarded. They speak their truth. They are all about truth. They want, they just want truth, no matter how spicy or hard that truth is, or how spicy or hard it is for them to tell their truth. They're going to tell their truth. So something about truths coming in, or you having to stand up and speak for yourself recently, or considering doing so, because in this card specifically, she's very thoughtful, very mindful about, it looks like at least, that she's very thoughtful and mindful about how she's going to move forward with this information, whether it's her sharing a truth and information or her receiving truth and information. But also in the back, we have, in the back of this card, you can also see there is a crow back here too. So messenger information. So this could be information coming in for you, but take it how it resonates, and whatever doesn't resonate, roll the mother fluffin' window down and toss it out, okay? It does not all have to resonate for this message to be for you. The other cards that came out here, we got the Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Sun. Whoa, bro. Well, that's exciting. That's super exciting. Holy cow, this is a great little spread. I don't think I've ever gotten all three of these cards together here. Earbud confirmation, I never have. Nope. Okay, so Page of Cups, this is all about like you manifesting things, or just thoughts, contemplation, contemplative thoughts coming to fruition. You manifesting that or putting in some sort of aligned action here is what I'm getting, and making things happen. I'm also seeing love in the background here as well. You can zoom in and see. Sorry for my fingernails. Not really sorry, they're my fingernails, so why am I apologizing? I don't know. But I usually have longer fingernails, and I just decided with all of them moving and downsizing I've been doing, they've been breaking off. This is just a side tangent, but it could be important for somebody. And I just decided to cut them all down to the flip-a-dip-a nubs and then restart over. So that could there we go. That could be important for somebody. Maybe your nails specifically, or just starting fresh, cutting everything out, all the stuff that's not needed, and starting fresh. That's what I did with my nails here. That could be significant for this reading. But yeah, I'm seeing a heart, like people making the heart sign here. Let me show you guys again. For those of you guys watching and not listening. Why did I say watching and not listening? Like, I'm sure you're listening. You guys know what I'm saying. I'm getting all like sidetracked here, but like, I know a lot of you guys will comment and say you were driving or running errands and you'll watch and listen to my videos, but you're not really watching the screen, you're listening. So for those of you guys that are watching the screen and listening, you can see what's on the card. For those of you guys that can't, I'll try to describe, but it's just two people putting their hands together in the little heart emoji, you know, way. And in the middle of it, there's like a rainbow atom. Little atom, a sign for an atom, you know, earbud confirmation. That could be important for somebody too. Starting new, starting fresh. You could be, I'm also getting creation of something. So you could be, this could be like, specifically, I'm getting creation of a person. So like you could be pregnant or trying to become pregnant. You could have just found out recently you're pregnant. That could be the truth or the information that you're sitting with, contemplating for somebody specific here, but it doesn't have to be that for you. But with atoms here, creation, it's like that is like the fundamental foundational elements. We've been talking about that in the past couple of readings here. So if you're a part of those collectives that I've been channeling for the past week, I feel like this also is going to apply to you as well. Something about you creating something new from the fundamentals, from the ground up, starting fresh, cutting off the slough, starting from the beginning, manifesting it, creating it, making it happen for you. Again, this card right here with the Page of Cups is about like just making things happen. Even if it doesn't seem like there's any rationality behind it, it doesn't make sense to you or to others. You're just heart-led and you're just making things happen for yourself in a very grounded way, starting from the ground up. And it also shows pigs flying too. So you guys know the statement of like, oh yeah, well, when pigs fly, right? And this is like, well, actually, guess what? In this card, pigs are mother fluffing flying. So whatever you're trying to create is coming true through fruition. It's happening. Then we have the Knight of Wands too. So talking about heart-led, whatever you're creating, this is very much about a creative, passionate type of energy. This could be in love, but it also could have to just do with the fact that you love yourself, you love what you're creating, you love what you're doing, and you're showing up in that raw realness of heart-led emotion, and you're creating it. And there's a fast-paced energy here too. So what I'm getting is two different things with this specifically. With the creative wands, the Knight of Wands, which is creative. That's interesting I said it that way. But with whatever you're creating, the two things I'm getting here is either what you're creating is coming to you through fruition, or coming through to fruition quickly, like you're going to start seeing like the abundance from that, or how it's playing out, whatever's happening for you, whatever you're working on and creating, that's coming through quickly, like you're going to start to see the remnants of that happen for you. Or you just recently decided, like out of nowhere almost, I'm going to do this. You know, you might have been sitting on something or percolating on something, coming back to this Queen of Swords. There's a lot of contemplation here. So you could have been thinking about something. I'm getting a hair energy again. Bro, I don't like that energy. You guys know the hair energy on the face. It'd be bothersome. I don't like it. And I'd be sweaty and hot too. Like there's something here where there's like pressure. Like pressure. It's like I'm getting a pressure cooker. Like feeling like tight and hot and heavy, but take it how you want to. I know all those words can be used with different types of connotations and different types of meanings behind them, but however it works for you. If it's meaning in a loving, romantic, lusty type of way, great, cool. If it's meaning more so like you're feeling the pressure to create something. Can you guys hear that? There's like a little moped. Is that what they're called? I don't know what they're called. Motorcycle head? I don't know. There's like a little small one going by and it'd be super loud, but it's cute. But with that, it feels like there's this cooker, like pressure cooker energy, like hot, confined, pressed, like there's some sort of pressure that you've been considering and thinking about creating here. And you've decided to take action with it. You've decided to say, yep, I'm going to do this now. Like I'm going to let this happen. I'm going to take action with it, whatever this is. But I do feel like this is two different things. So with the Queen of Swords coming through, the Page of Cups, and combined with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like there's information coming in, or you're sharing specific pertinent information. So let me finish my statement, because there's a lot of shiz coming in. There's a lot. It's the chaos energy. There's a lot coming on. right now. Someone could be coming on to you too. There's also with that, there is a lot. So let me just chill for a second. Hang on. Okay. So I'm feeling like there's two different things right now. Either you are sharing some very pertinent, important information to somebody and you're contemplating how you're going to do that, how you're going to share that information, or what's going to be said about that, like what you're going to keep to yourself and what you want to share. Or somebody else is sharing information with you and you're sitting with that like, whoa, how do I react to that? What do I do with that information? How do I respond to that information? And the second thing I feel coming in is a creative passion project. So I do feel like the information being received or sent out, whatever this is, whether you giving it to somebody else or somebody else giving that to you, some sort of information, there's also a creative project here of manifestations happening. So two things. Part of the chaos energy. Not saying these are bad, it's just chaos. It's just a lot of things happening, a lot. You could be having love coming in when we had the little, heart being held up here. You could be having a creative I can't even talk. Creative passion project that you're working on, that you're starting to see like start to take traction. It's starting to like show up and like manifested 3D form with the pigs flying here. And then we have the sun, which is like literally the most joyous, positive card in the deck. You guys, for those of you who knew that, why I had to stop and pause, you guys know. But yeah, the most creative, joyous, positive card in the deck. Coming out after all of these other cards. So that is insane, bro. Whatever you're working through, whatever you're creating, whatever you are manifesting and putting out there in the world, whether it's your message, your information, your truth, and or your creative project that you're working on. This could be music. This could be, I'm getting somebody like weaving something or sewing something. You could be like making something specific, like creating a little shop for yourself. That one's coming through. I'm also hearing the word Etsy and e-commerce. So you could be creating some sort of like shop for yourself. I wanted to say side shop. So maybe you see it as a side hustle or like some sort of side passion project, but it's actually going to be doing a lot more than just, it's going to become more than just a passion project. It's going to become more than just a side hustle is what I'm getting here. But whatever you're doing is going to really, really like work out for you. The sun here, it's just like your heart led. I'm noticing there's two different things here with like this heart led. Both of these are like heart led energies. Like you are deciding to say, you know what, I don't care if it doesn't make sense, if there's no rationale behind it. Your bud confirmation on the left side. You're just nurturing yourself. You're coming back to home, which is your own heart, your own body, your own vessel, and you're trusting what feels right for you. Even if the logic outside of it or the world or the people around you in your smirkle are like, what the fluff? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Why would you create that? This is not the right time. This is chaotic energy. You're going through this. Why would you do that? There might be people in your energy projecting some things with that little hair energy I was feeling earlier. When I get hair energy or like gnats and gnat energy, it's like somebody else is projecting their energy, their doubts, their fears, their worries, even if it's from a loving space and place, right? Because our loved ones, they mean the best for us. We would hope so, right? But they might have their own wounds or fears or doubts. And when they see you putting something out there into the world fearlessly, and you're just following your heart, they may not get that and they might project that energy towards you. So it's not always coming from like a doom and gloom dark space, but the gnat and hair energy for me, especially in channeled messages, is somebody projecting some sort of thing that they're wounded from their fear, their experiences onto you of whatever you're doing. But it's not showing that there's going to be any type of holdup or failure here. Like this is very fast paced with the Knight of Wands energy. Whether this is coming through to fruition, that is really hard to say sometimes for me. Coming through to fruition for you quickly, or you've started to quickly take action on this. Do you guys see this left earbud nonstop trying to throw itself out of my ear? Like there is something here. What is this? What is this? The left side is the feminine energy. I mean, you guys know I have earbud confirmation. I love using my earbuds for this confirmation. But when it's like this active, especially on one side and it's throwing itself out of my ear, there's something huge here. So this, I'm also getting some sort of mother wound. You could personally have a mother wound, or the hair energy that I was speaking of earlier, like the projected energy from somebody else, could be your own mother, could be your mom. If that resonates with you, it doesn't have to be. But it could be like a mother figure. I'm also getting an aunt too. So somebody, again, mother figures don't always have to be feminine, but it is on the feminine side. So this could be a man in their feminine energy, or having feminine wounding, projecting some sort of thing towards you. But take it as it resonates, okay? Because this is going to play out differently for each person. But something to do with the feminine, nurturing mother side is coming out strongly in this reading. I mean, other than the very, very beginning where I had a double earbud confirmation, the right earbud has been totally fine and secure. So I love that I said secure too. Interesting. So yeah, you could be feeling with like the masculine side is very much about your work, what you put out, how you take action. So with whatever you're creating here, this Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords energy, like whatever you're creating and contemplating on and moving forward with, you're very secure in. Like coming back to this heart-led space, like other people see you just moving forward, even though you might know that you have internal fear or doubts or wounds around something you're working with. You're not letting that be the driving force. You're letting your heart be the driving force. So you're following through with what you feel is right for you. And other people are like, whoa, are you not scared about that? Are you not worried about that? Why would you do this? Why would you do it right here, right now? It feels like there's a timing thing, especially when I was bringing up 12:31 on the clock. So 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 1 on the clock, but also this chaos energy with the Super Bowl and cars driving everywhere and motorcycles making loud noises. There's just a lot of chaos. Thankfully, I have cooled down a little bit since the start of this message, but there was a lot of heat, a lot of pressure. So whatever you're experiencing right now, you might be going through a lot of things, just a lot of life events happening all at once, where you feel pressured to create something or put something out there. But what I'm getting from this message specifically is that you're not letting that pressure take over. And I think that's where other people are projecting on. Yep, exactly. The hair energy, right as I said that. I love that. I think that's what I'm getting, yo. That's where people are projecting their energy towards you because they see your chaotic life or the chaos in the situation that you're in. And they might be a part of that too if they're in your inner circle. Bro, this hair, is there actually a hair? Because when it happens this much, I really have to check. There's literally no hair. Bro, but I do got some like eye crusties. Yep, not sorry. It happens. We're all human, guys. Let me get it. I don't want those to stay there. Be gone, eye crusties. All right. And now I'm sweating again. And there goes a freaking crow over my car. Ah, the chaos. Okay, let me try to chill it again. Yeah, people see the chaos in your life right now. They see the pressure that you're under, or they might see like aspects of it. And they're so confused. Like, why now are you taking action on this thing? I'm getting that hair energy again. Why now are you creating this thing? Why are you creating e-commerce or sewing, knitting, weaving, making music right now? Why are you trying to write a book right now? Why are you trying to start? Another crow just went through. Can you guys? I'm assuming you guys can't really see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? There you go. There's the crow. Hi, crow. He'd be so cute. Crow energy. We got messenger energy. Yo, for sure. Anyways, I feel like I've said enough on that. I think I'm making it clear, but I'm also stumbling over my words. Earbud confirmation. There's a lot of chaos here, but you're very clear and secure on what you're making and creating, and you're not letting that pressure take over on your creations. You might feel pressured, you might feel fear, you might feel doubt in certain areas of your life, but you're not letting those things dictate or lead the way in whatever you're creating. And also coming with truth too, whatever you're speaking forward or standing up for or information you're receiving, you're not letting fear and doubt, I'm getting the word dilute or let you evade that information, right? You're not trying to escape it, evade it. Interesting that I said that too. Escape, evade. The song coming through with that right now. Is it Boys Like Girls? That's a throwback. The Great Escape. Throw it away, forget yesterday, we'll make the great escape. You won't hear a word they say, they don't know us anyway. Watch it burn, watch it die. I don't know if those are the right words, but we are finally free. Today, or is it tonight? I don't know. Today, tonight, we're free. I love that. I have not heard that song in Mother Fluffin' forever. Yo, that's so good. So I don't even know what I just sang, but those words, it's like, they don't even know us. It doesn't matter what they say. They don't even know us because we're finally free today. Yo, I love that. I'm so glad all that came through and pieced together. That's amazing. Whoever is projecting their energy onto you, whether it's from love or not, or with love or not, there's a lot of projected energy, which I think is adding to the pressure and the chaos, but you are aware of it. You feel it, you know it, just like I felt the hair on my face. Like, you feel it, you know it, and you're not letting that make you fearful or escape whatever you're working on, the passion projects that you're working on, that you're making happen for you, that are manifesting into beauty and abundance. Literally the Sun card, bro, literally the Sun card and the Page of Cups. This is a new beginning in manifestations and things happening for you that don't seem to make sense to other people. That's flippative and cool. Earbud, confirmation. That's flippative and cool. All right, let's get one or two more cards here. That's so crazy. I love that. And there's crows flying everywhere. Yo, you guys might be having some messages coming in hot, or you might have a lot of things to say to a lot of people. And I'm getting that hair energy again, but I actually think that one's mine. Maybe not. Maybe not. Can you guys see these crows flying around every once in a while? There's one right in front of me. There's one. Oh, he just flew away. There's crows everywhere. That could be super synchronistic for somebody here. You could be seeing crows literally right next to you. I feel like somebody specific here, you're actually sitting next to a crow. Like, there's a crow within 10 feet of you, specifically. I'd love to know. I'd love to know in the comments if that was you. All right, what else is coming through? I'm getting a birthday cake, a pink birthday cake coming through. And then the Ace of Swords. Oh, what? Speak of truth, honesty, things coming out, like information. Bro, let's get some clarity on this, though, because I love that, because Ace of Swords is literally about clarity. But let's get some clarity on the clarity card, because, again, there's a crow on here. And like I was saying earlier with the Page of Cups, there was an atom sign. And then there's also like chemistry signs and atoms and equations here on this card as well, too. So there's something really like, I want to say like mathematically, like an enigma of some sort. There's some sort of information that you are about to share with somebody, or that someone is going to share with you, that is going to not make any mother fluffing sense. Yet it's going to be a huge game changer. And I love that I said game, because it's the big game day today too. That has to be important. That keeps coming through. It's a big game changer. It's an enigma. There's some sort of equation or solution that is coming up. Let's get clarity on the clarity card, on the Ace of Swords. What kind of clarity or truth is coming in? The Nine of Pentacles, bro, what? That's some great truth. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We also have owl here too. So birds, owls, crows might be very significant to somebody here. Owls about wisdom, truth, wisdom, clarity. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles is, again, like whatever you're creating is fruitful. You have, like, she's literally walking out to her garden and able to pick from what she's cultivated. So this is something about whoever you are. You've been studying, you've been working through something, you've been really contemplating in your mind here, and you've been putting something out into the world, or you are deciding that you want to now. Again, this fast-paced energy with the Knight of Wands, you have made the decision that you are going to implement this thing that you've been sitting on for a while, or that you've been working on in more privacy. You've decided to make it more public now, and you're going to be able to benefit from that. It's going to be very fruitful. It's like her coming out and plucking the pentacles from the tree. Pentacles are material items, are abundance. They're indicative of a lot of abundance, but this is specifically, this card is about you cultivating this. Like, this isn't just some sort of random thing coming up and happening for you. Although with the Sun card and with the Page of Cups, there's a lot of like abundance and a lot of joy here that may not make sense, because coming back to the Page of Cups, this is about like when pigs fly. People don't fully understand how this is happening for you. So there could be that as well. But specifically the Nine of Pentacles, and I am feeling called to read into the book, so I'm going to read a little bit more about the definition of this card based off of this writer, this illustrator. But the Nine of Pentacles is very much about what you have cultivated. So yes, you could be receiving abundances or financial things or job opportunities, networking. This could also be love coming into that you could be receiving. But Nine of Pentacles specifically is about what you've created. So why is that clarity of the Ace of Swords? the enigma energy, the clarity. That is so, again, I feel like this is an enigma for me. I'm like, huh? What? Okay, let's get one more. No, time out. Let me stay focused. Let me read the Nine of Pentacles because that might give more clarity here. I'm using my Lightseers deck by Chris Ann, and I believe that every tarot and oracle card deck creator has their own twist and view on it, so I love to read into that if I have a little bit of a pause or I just feel called to read it. So let's go into the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see what the Nine of Pentacles be all about for this this deck. Throat clearing energy, speaking your truth, that's coming through. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Here we go. Okay, spiritual, material satisfaction, personal achievement. Like I was saying, this is something you've cultivated. This is personal achievement, something you've been working on and you are achieving. Inner peace, milestones met. You are celebrating or will be celebrated. The energy of successful harvest and contentment. You have cultivated this garden. You have created this, and these are your manifestations that you get to walk out into your mother fluffing backyard and garden and be like, pluck, this is the one that I want. And then you just get to watch it keep growing. Earbud, confirmation. You guys see that fallout? Nurturing, mother side, feminine side. Once again, bro, what is this? Okay, so I'm also getting, when I was speaking earlier of the mother wound coming through, I'm also feeling like if you resonated with having a mother wound, this could also be a combination with this coming out twice and falling out of my ear twice in one reading. Burp confirmation, what I'm about to say is extra, extra potent. You could have a mother wound and your mother could also be watching what you're doing or could be seeing what you're creating and could be projecting. So it could be a combination of both. Okay, and now it doesn't have to be that, but I am feeling like that's coming through very strongly, and a whole like swarm. No, this technically called a murder of crows, but it was a whole bunch of crows that just flew by right as I said that too. So a lot of messenger energy. A lot of communication. Your mother, if it resonates with you, I'm also hearing that somebody's mother has passed recently too. And my condolences. I'm sorry for that. If that's very sensitive, I should have said trigger warning. That was just coming through. Whoa, that got really heavy. I don't know how deep I want to go into that. That got really heavy. I think I'm gonna keep, I don't know. That's a struggle of being like, I mean, everyone can channel, but being like a channeler and doing this so publicly, like part of this isn't just interpreting messages and imagery and things coming through, but it's also like, what do I share and what is not really appropriate to share, or what is like different timing. And I'm getting this hair energy once again, and there's no flippin' hair on my face. Okay. I'm going to say trigger warning, and I'm going to speak on this, how I feel like I should speak on it. Wow. This took a huge turn. Okay, so I do feel like someone's mother has passed away recently, but I don't feel like this is new news. I feel like who this may apply to, you know of this, so this isn't like the news and the message coming in. But it feels like their life was taken from them. Yeah, it doesn't feel like they passed from natural causes is what I'm going to say with that one. So that could be extra confirmation for somebody. That got really solemn and dark, and my heart goes to you. But let me go back. Oh, this hair, yo, there's not even a hair and it's really bothering me. What is this? This is such an interesting message. It's so positive, but like that was a specific message for somebody. And I'm also hearing that I needed to give that validation to somebody, or for them to hear me mention something about their mother's passing. But okay, going back into the bulk of this message, whatever you're cultivating and creating, other people don't get and don't understand. And it feels like there's a mother energy or a feminine energy that is projecting their wounds, their doubts, their fears onto you. I'm also getting big gulp too, and like throat energy. I feel like somebody needs to say something that they've been holding back, and I kind of feel like it has to do with a different person, not you watching this video. I feel like there's somebody who wants to say something to you, whether it's positive or not. I'm not really getting a specific energy on what it's about, but somebody's been wanting to say something to you and they've been holding it back. So that me gulping and then clearing my throat, it's like I feel like they might be getting ready to say something to you, and it could have to do with your creative project, but it could be something completely different. Coming back to this chaos energy, there's a lot of things happening right now, so use your discernment and how this message applies to you, but also in what you're wanting to receive, because you get to choose what you receive in messages and in life. You can say, like, you know, I was mentioning that love could be coming in. There could be other things. Like, if you're not wanting that or ready for that, you don't have to receive that portion of the message. You never have to. Even if something resonates with you deeply, you don't ever have to. We all have our choices in life. So just be very discerning with that. But with the Nine of Pentacles here, it's just saying like personal achievement, inner peace, milestones, celebration, success. Like whatever you are creating and have been working through is going to be very, very successful. Like Nine of Pentacles is huge success energy, cultivation, abundance, whatever you're creating. So it doesn't matter, going back to this whole Great Escape by Boys Like Girls, it doesn't matter what they say. They don't know us anyway. They don't know your heart, boo. Whoever is projecting towards you, they don't know your heart. They might know that you are in a chaotic situation in life, or that you have a lot of pressure on you right now, or they could be part of that pressure that's, you know, that they're pushing towards you. Other people can see certain elements of your life, but they don't know your heart. And that is the most important thing. If they don't know your heart, they don't know what the place that you're in, they don't know your inner peace that you've achieved. They're not going to ever understand, nor do they need to understand what you're creating. And what you are creating is going to be very mother fluff and abundant. Bro, look at all of these cards. Yo, like so abundant. So abundant here. That is insane in the membrane, bro. Let's get one more card here. Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to do. Clarity. Clarity on the... I've got the Nine of Pentacles as clarity of the Ace of Swords. I'm coming back to this because I felt called to. I want to get more clarity on that. So what is this abundance as clarity coming in that's an enigma? Like, what is so confusing about this? The Five of Cups. Okay, so... the Five of Cups here is very much about like, so you can see if you're watching this video, you can see that she has her foot inside the bowl, she's tipping it down and she's watching it go away. And you can see that there's 3 other empty bowls right here that she's already either dumped out or whatever. They're gone. There's nothing inside the bowls. They're empty. And then you can see, I'll get in a little closer. You can see there's one more bowl that looks bigger than all the others, even though it's further away and it's like full of magic and sparkles and cuteness and rainbows and all of the things. And so you have something that is, I almost want to say looming in the background, but not in like a scary sense. It's like it's there waiting for the right time, like divine timing taking place here. It exists, it's already there. So this could be part of, coming back to the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, as clarity here, the Five of Cups, this enigma energy could be like, you feel like you've lost or walked away from a lot of things. And you're like, well, how could this possibly play out into fruition for me? How can this become more beautiful? I've walked away from a lot of things. Now, if that's not you thinking that, and you're very like secure and positive in what you're creating and you're not having that doubt, this could be other people's doubt and fear. Like, you've already walked away from all these other things. You've already downsized everything else. You've already done, like, what do you have left? What do you have left to be happy about? It could be other people's energy. So that could be the enigma. Like, other people are like, I don't understand. And you're actively choosing to downsize or be done with something. This could be a relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be material items. This could be something with money. Like, you could literally be like, I'm almost getting like giving away or donating your money. And people are like, whoa, why? Like, it's money, bro. Why? And you're just like giving it away to charities or people that you feel are more deserving or needing of it. Not that you're not deserving of it, but you could just be, again, this enigma energy is very much like people don't get what you're doing or why and how it's working out for you, or they're not going to when it does work out for you. Because there is divine timing at play here. So you may not have seen this magical bowl essence of abundance quite yet. But when it does happen, you're going to know where it came from. And others are going to be like, huh? What? How? Why? Where? When? You know, what? Like all of the confusion. Like there's a lot of confusion and enigma here. But either way, you are in a very secure, confident place of creating something beautiful for yourself that will work out for you, that will come through to fruition. No matter what confusing energy other people project at you, you're in a very grounded, safe, secure, divinely protected and guided place. Do I want to end that there? I kind of feel hesitant. Let me check bottom of the deck. And we got the Chariot. More fast-paced energy. Okay, so this is coming in fast for you. Coming back to this hot energy too. It's like there might be a lot of pressure and stress that you're navigating, a lot of chaos you're navigating right now. But the abundance, the clarity, the truth, the messages coming in, the things you're cultivating is coming in quickly and fast here. I'm actually also getting called to read something specific with this book too, for the Chariot. So let me pull that up really quick. It's interesting. I don't always get that, but twice today. The Chariot. All right. The Chariot. Victory, speed, action, determination. Wow. Success, traveling, confidence, willpower, and control. So, oh, I'm also getting, okay, willpower. I'm getting that specifically with you have made a decision, a final decision that is like, I am done with this. Whatever this thing is. Maybe it's done with a relationship. Maybe it's done with an addiction. Maybe it's done with a certain behavior or habit or trait that you currently possess or have seen yourself have. And you're like, I am done with this, yo. And that is a huge catalyst and step forward here into this forward momentum, into you receiving abundance, into you achieving this next step, this next success that you're stepping into. That is a huge, what I'm hearing is like, that is a huge catalyst into you moving into this next place in your life. That is huge. So whatever you've decided on for yourself that you are done with, like you might have actually said that to yourself or written it down. I'm getting an image of somebody documenting it. So you could be recording yourself saying it to help hold yourself accountable more. So because there's determination, control, and willpower here. So you're adding extra leverage and almost like a positive pressure to yourself to end something specific. You could be like, I'm also getting for somebody, you could be ending a relationship here, friendship or romantic, but in ending that, you create space for new love to come in or new friendship to come in. So again, at the beginning, there was like love here, there was atoms, there was creation here. Whatever it is, you are cutting off all of the slough, just like my fingernails. You're cutting it all the way down to the little bitty nubs. And you're like, I'm starting completely fresh. I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm digging up the soil. I'm uprooting everything that no longer serves me, that does not belong here. I am done with this, and I'm going to take forward action even if nobody else understands it, even if it doesn't make any rational sense, even if there's chaos and pressure around me right now. I'm going to follow my heart and what feels right for me, and I'm going to do that. And by you doing those things, by you having the willpower, and dedication to ending something that you feel is no longer right for you, and by you just following your heart and with whatever you're creating in life, you are going to be so fruitfully abundant. Like seriously, some of the most positive cards came out. The Sun, the Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Are you motherfluffing kidding me? And then we have the Knight of Wands just as confirmation that you are doing this heart-led, that you are passionate behind whatever you're doing. That is so powerful and beautiful. So with that, I do feel like that is the end of the message here. I'm going to leave that right there. But for those of you guys that this message resonated with, I would love to know in the comments below how it resonated with you. I'm so curious about the person who I was getting an image of somebody being right next to a crow, within 10 feet of a crow at the time you're watching this video. So I'd love to know if that was you. But also, I just want to send my condolences to anyone who has lost their parents, mother or father, or any parental figure. My heart goes to you because that's hard. That's a lot of hardness, heartfelt hardness. I don't know if I'm trying to make lightness of this hardness, but my heart does go to you. And for those of you guys that it resonates with people projecting at you, again, my heart goes to you, but it doesn't feel like you are really struggling through this. It feels like you're very secure in whatever decisions you're making, and you can feel the projected energy, but you're just like, yeah, shoulder shrug, like, yep, I know what I'm doing. And you don't need to boast about it. You don't need to brag. You're just flip-a-dipping, living your best life. What is that? Oh, what's that coming through? Is it the regular show? Earbud confirmation. The regular show, I've only watched a couple episodes of it. I'm getting the whole, I don't need to brag, I don't need to boast, but I just got some mini toast or something like that. Did somebody watch the regular show here? I actually don't even know the characters' names. That's how little I know about it, but that was coming through. I don't mean to brag, I don't need to boast, but I just got some mini toast. Is that what that is? Did I say that right? Somebody needs to tell me if that's correct or not. But that's coming through. So you could like the regular show. That would just be confirmation for somebody specific here. Or maybe you literally just got some toast or mini toast. I'm also getting Texas toast coming through too. I don't know. But I don't know how important that is to the message. Maybe that's just a little extra confirmation here. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for holding space for me here. If you'd like to support this channel or support me and the Rooted Light growing, go ahead and subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so, or comment, share, like, let me know how this message resonates with you, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night or whatever mother fluffing time it is as you're finding this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.